Hey everybody, you know what's super cool is I'm getting like way more comfortable doing these on the spot and just with whatever. So today was the first like large day of the conference called Wonder, the Sunday Assembly Conference, and it was super awesome. It's like midnight now, and we just finished this cabaret evening full of people who just showed off their talents, and there's just a lot of music, and it was really cool to see how infectious like the energy is when people are really excited about playing music, or especially just like when the guy's just belting out what he's singing, and you're just like, okay, fine, I will hit this tambourine as hard as I can, and I will break it because I am so excited. I don't know. That was super cool. There were a lot of really great talks, and I tweeted up a storm. I was really preoccupied with keeping all the social media up to date since I considered that my task. But man, like just so many good practical ideas. The first workshop, which was half run by the guy who's crashing in my place, was about forming rituals and thinking of seasons throughout the year for structuring, like kind of guiding people in their thinking of throughout the year. So like churches will have like months dedicated to things or weeks, or they call them seasons, right? So why don't we do something similar, having like the secular solstice as one, and then you have 4 months of thinking about one of the three, 4 months each. So there's three quote unquote seasons of thinking about the three themes of Sunday Assembly, which are live better, help often, and wonder more. And it was really interesting to try to like think about concepts and fit them into these roles, and these themes. And anyway, like that was a super interesting thing. And then a speaker, and then I also saw his workshop right after that in the early afternoon was super interesting, talking about, because he talked about high concept stuff about what Sunday Assembly like can be like in terms of building a community and what's the purpose and all that, and kind of distancing ourselves from previous kind of understanding of what atheism was, which was God is weird and stupid and we should make fun of him, and now it's about building community. I mean, it's not like it was this and now it's this. It's all this blend, and there's people on both sides, and that's cool. But it was super interesting to hear that his personal experience with being brought into the evangelical Christian community through just wanting to be a part of this awesome group of people. And he's like, all right, fine, I'll buy the dogma, that's fine, whatever. And it's cool that he can recognize that now and say like, hey, let's use this for like the forces of good, right? Like, that's super exciting. And then in his workshop afterwards, he took in a lot of great questions and gave a lot of more practical stuff about like, how do you find these people? How do you get the leaders that can go out and like find amazing people? How do you anyway, it was super great. It was super great. I met a lot of cool people, which is super like awesome. There's a lot of super tonight. Okay, just deal with it. Okay, so man, really great, really fun. Excited for tomorrow. Tired too, so hopefully we'll all rebound and make it back here. So, oh man, I'll probably put up some blog post that collects all my thoughts on this, because that's very important. Everyone needs to know all of my thoughts on these things, of course. But yeah, there's a lot to get out of these things, and I think it's similar to other conferences in that even if you can't, like right now I can't like recite all the bullet point list of every single tidbit that was useful to me, but it's more about being surrounded by people who are passionate about what you're doing, like what we're all here to do, and that's really really cool, really infectious on the large scale, and then also in the small scale of singing along to "It's My Life" by Bon Jovi, right? So anyway, we're reaching 4 minutes. That's enough blabbing. It's been fun. It'll be a good, more fun weekend. And also, it's nice that I am not burdened by the stress from work. That's also a really nice thing. I was able to put that aside, so that's great. So, probably more tomorrow. And yeah, okay, that's enough. Okay, see you guys.